Good evening, Q-Sign Bread Blaze. A few weeks ago, a video was released that captured the attention and hearts of a generation. The video brings to light an issue that has long been overlooked by the Western world.
Right now, there are more people on Facebook than there were on the planet 200 years ago. Humanity's greatest desire is to belong and connect. And now, we see each other. We hear each other. We share what we love, and it reminds us of what we all have in common. And this connection is changing the way the world works. The next 30 minutes are an experiment. But in order for it to work, you have to pay attention and don't ask any questions. Every single lamb in the world started this way. He didn't choose where or when he was born, but because he's here, he matters. My name is Jacob Russell, and this is a very cute baby. 3 years ago, I met someone who would change my life forever. But at the time, she was in a desperate situation in Djibouti. In Djibouti, Fleece was galloping for her life. Why are you running? Who is Goaty? Fleece. Fleece, it's okay. Who is Goaty? For years, Goaty and his army have been terrorizing sheep, rounding them up and stealing their wool. But you can relieve the guilt you're feeling right now and help stop him. Buy an action box, spread the word, and Goaty will be caught. It makes perfect sense. Every sheep in the world deserves his wool.
The video currently has more than 85 million views and has been shared by a majority of your Facebook friends. We have Jeff Rich hitting the streets with the SU student reaction.
Here at Syracuse University, it's easy to believe we live in our own little world. We have food, water, shelter, and some of us parents who don't mind paying for our $50,000 education. But what about those of us who aren't so lucky? Sure, the weather's nicer in Africa, but what the recent Goaty 2012 video taught us is that living there is no picnic. The Kumquat asked students their reaction to the video.
Yeah, I saw the video. I can't believe such a rotten animal would do a thing to those poor goats. I mean, who would... Pardon me. It just hurts me every time I think about it. It's just disgusting. It's inhumane. I mean, why can't everyone in the world treat everyone like equals? Why can't we all be friends?
Yeah, I did see it. It all started when I was on Facebook, and all my friends were like posting these like videos, and so it said something about Djibouti, so I decided to click on it because I thought it was this like new Drake video that I really want to watch, and so I click on it and I get like sucked in by this like mystical African lord, and it was so horrible. I cried like 5 times. I never knew sheep could be treated that way. And then this little boy came on and said how bad it really was, and that's when I really knew that I know I have to do something. And the video ended and I thought, I can change the world. And then I went and I stole my dad's credit card and I bought like 3 action boxes. Oh my god. The action box, it literally has like everything you need to start a revolution. Like Goaty posters, Goaty bracelets, a Goaty t-shirt, Goaty beanbag chair, Goaty pillowcase, Goaty action figure, Goaty iPhone case, Goaty condoms for you and a friend. All the essentials for a revolution.
We decided to check in 2 weeks later to see how Jacob felt about the video.
So, after doing some research on this organization, I find out that they only save 30% of the goats and then give the rest of them to their employees as pets and carpets. And also, I find out on Goaty's Wikipedia page that he does not even live in Djibouti anymore. He fled to Oman back in 1995 and has not kidnapped goats for profit since. So, in response to this, I decided to take matters into my own hands and start my own counter-campaign against those bastards. Yeah, it's called Phony 2012. I made a documentary that exposes the truth of what really goes on within Goaty 2012, and if you pay me a small donation of $10.99 per month, I will assure you that the man who shot that video will be put behind bars.
Eli Fitzpatrick, a sophomore art video major, has a problem with the Goaty 2012 campaign, but for a different reason. He knew about the conflict in Djibouti long before Goaty 2012 and posted a protest video on his Tumblr.
Attention all posers. Congrats for finally finding out about the crisis in Djibouti. Even though I've been advocating this whole thing since it started. You know, here's an idea. Try finding Djibouti on a map before you share the video on Facebook. And by the way, the crisis has moved to Oman now. So, you know, look at this shirt I made. Okay? Goaty 1995. That's how long I've been advocating this whole thing. You know, I was riding my fixie to Starbucks, listening to my favorite progressive alt-folkcore band, The Crimples, on my Walkman. And imagine my anger when I hear two obnoxious girls talking about how excited they are for 420 so they can save the sheep. So, for all you conformists out there who think you're going to make a difference on the 20th, you know who's going to be out there on the 19th? Me. And if you want to join the real Goaty revolution, check out my blog. Or follow me on Tumblr, elifitzpatrick.tumblr.com. Eli out.
Student reaction has been mixed, but if there's anything we've learned from this Goaty 2012 video, the power of social media. Follow me on Twitter, JeffyRich2. Back to you, Brett Blaze.
While Goaty is certainly famous, the question of his capture still remains. But no matter what you think about this organization or its methods, no one can deny that this is a bad situation.